Hello, Vishaka. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you?
Yeah, I'm so. So, Vishaka, please tell me about yourself.
Sir, myself, Vishaka Gaikwad. I did my graduation in BA Civil Engineering from SRT University. My hobby is reading and writing. I have a skill set of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, Bootstrap. From last year, I am working in a Archisoft solution as a front-end developer. It's all about you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Have work on Angular?
Sorry?
Do you have work experience in Angular?
Sir, yes, 6 month work experience as an Angular developer.
And, which version work? Angular which
Angular
version?
14.
Angular
Angular
14.
14, sir.
So you have just 1 year of 1 year of experience, right?
Yes, sir.
And why then switching your current organization?
Sir, basically, firstly, thanks to my previous company, sir, because I have learned lot of new things from my previous company.
Mhm.
But sir, it's a career move, and I'm looking for a new challenges to explore my horizon.
Okay, but you just have 1 year of experience, right?
Yes, sir.
So I don't think the 1 year of span is sufficient to grab all skills and develop yourself as a Angular developer. Because you
Yes,
told
sir.
me that you are working on Angular from just last 6 months,
Yes, sir. But I will try to learn new things and improve myself, sir.
so what is the difference between HTML and HTML5?
Sir, HTML5 has a more semantic tag than HTML, like header, footer, nav, etc. And HTML5 is the latest version of HTML. HTML does not support multimedia, and HTML5 supports multimedia. HTML5 has a multimedia option like audio tag, video tag, and HTML5 have multiple storage option like API, web storage API, fetch API.
What is difference between CSS and CSS3?
CSS does not support the responsive web design. CSS3 support the responsive web design. CSS
Okay.
does not split into module. CSS3 split into module. CSS CSS does not cannot produce 3D animation.
Okay.
CS3 create CS3 CSS3 support 3D animation and transformation.
What is box model?
Whenever we think about the layout, box model is considered. Box model contain margin, padding, border content.
What is box sizing?
Box sizing is the property which is used for calculating height and width of the HTML element.
And what are their values? What are their possible values?
Box sizing, border box,
And
content box.
what is difference between border box and content box?
In the content box, width and height is calculated. And content box, sorry, sir.
In content box, uh, only content is considered for calculation of height and width. And in
Okay, sir.
border box, height and width includes border, width, padding, and content.
Okay, sir.
What are the CSS positions we have?
There are five positions in CSS we have. First one is the static, second one is the relative, third one is the absolute, fourth one is the sorry, uh,
Yes, sticky.
uh, sticky,
And
and mm, fixed position.
what is position sticky?
Position sticky is the hybrid of position relative and position fixed.
Suppose we have two views. One is parent and second is children, right? And I
Okay.
want to bring that children view at the center of parent view. Horizontal line,
Okay.
horizontal line, vertical. How
Vertical.
can we achieve that?
By transform translate we can achieve this. Left 50%, top 50%, transform translate minus 50, minus 50. Position relative gives to the parent due, and position absolute give to the child due.
Suppose we want to use audio and video files in your
Yes,
HTML. So which
yes, sir.
format should be used for audio?
MP3, MP3, OGG, and MPG audio file we use.
And for video,
Sorry,
files, which format?
source. Sorry, uh, no, sir.
Can you give some example of new HTML input types?
In input type email,
Mhm.
input type button, input time color, input type search.
Okay. What is attribute?
Sorry,
What is attribute?
attribute. Sorry, sir. Uh, I can't recall it.
What are the CSS selectors we have?
There are five selector we have. Simple selector, combinator selector, pseudo class selector, pseudo element selector.
What is difference between pseudo class and pseudo selector?
Pseudo classes are active focus over. When we move the cursor in any active class or hover class, it create some pseudo element are first child, first line, or the pseudo element.
Pseudo class and pseudo element. Right?
Sorry,
What is the difference between pseudo class and pseudo element?
pseudo class and pseudo element. No, sir.
What is combinator selector?
Sorry,
What is combinator selector?
sir, please repeat question.
What is combinator selector?
In combinator selector, adjacent is child, direct child, sibling element, or combinator selector. In combinator selector, select the HTML element by their relationship.
Oh, very good. Okay. What is difference between picture and image tag?
Sorry,
What is difference between picture and image tag?
feature and image tag. No, sir.
What is difference between SVG and canvas?
SVG is the scalable vector graphics. It is an image format, and canvas is used for draw the graphics. SVG is flexible. Canvas is not flexible. And SVG is not suitable for gaming application. Canvas is suitable for gaming applications.
Oh, very good. What are the data types we have in JavaScript?
There are two types of data type in JavaScript. First one is the primitive, and second one is the non-primitive. Primitive data type hold the value, and non-primitive data type hold the reference. In primitive, there are five types: null, undefined, boolean, string, number.
In non-primitive?
In non-primitive, array, function, object.
Okay, very good. What is hosting?
Hosting is the by default process in which all declaration in the HTML page get shifted toward the top of scope.
What is difference between slice and splice?
Slice method is used in array and object. Splice method does not use in array. Splice method is used only in array. In a slice method doesn't modify the original array. Splice method modify the original array. And in slice method, it return the subset of original array. Splice method return the deleted element in new array.
Okay,
And
very
in
good.
slice method, sorry,
Yes, yes, continue.
in slice method, both are parameter are not mandatory. And in splice method, first one is the mandatory and second one is the optional.
What is difference between equal to and strictly equal to?
Strictly equal to check the value, and is strictly equal to value as well as data type.
What is arrow function?
Arrow function is the simplest way to write a function. It reduces the length of code.
Suppose I have an array and I want to empty that array.
By using slice method, we can empty that array.
Okay.
Or second way is the array dot length is equal to 0.
Okay, very
We
good.
can
What is higher order function?
higher order function means a function in which we can accept the function as parameter or argument.
What is callback function?
The function in which the function can pass the function as a parameter or argument is called callback function.
What is current function?
Sorry,
What is currying function?
Currying function is the function with multiple arguments.
Can you write the code? Any example of currying function?
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
What is lexical scope?
Lexical scope is the scope of parent.
What is closure?
Closure is the combination of function and lexical scope.
Can you write example for closure?
Okay, sir.
You miss function keyword at line number 5. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, you miss the function keyword.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. What is pure function?
Pure function is the same output for same input.
Okay, and
It should return something.
mhm. Okay, that's it. It should not depend on
Okay, sir.
external dependencies.
Yes.
What is difference between let, where, and constant?
We can differentiate let, const, and where depend on three parameters. First one is the scope. Where does not create local scope. Let and
Okay.
const create local scope.
Mhm.
Where we can in where we can reassign, redeclare value, and in let we can reassign the value but not redeclare the value. In const we cannot redeclare or reassign the value. And third one is the hosting. In where hosting is possible in all three declaration, but in const and let we cannot we cannot there is error, we can't assign access the hosting before initialization. Access it through the error.
What are the new features we have in ES6?
In ES6 there are various type of features are introduced. Let const keyword, arrow function, for of loop, promises.
Okay. What is callback hell?
When we use the nested callback in our program or code, it create some errors, and that time callback hell occurs.
Okay. What is promises?
Promises is the JavaScript object. It returns some value in the future. Promise is used for the handle asynchronous operation of JavaScript.
Mhm. Anything? How to
It
create
is
promise?
immediately in, sorry,
Yes, how to create promise and how to use.
sorry, your voice is not clear.
Okay. How to create promise?
Promise
Yes.
by use means our promise get result. Try method is used, and if our promise is reject, catch method is executed.
What is promise chaining?
Promise chaining is the process of executing asynchronous tasks by using promises.
Executing asynchronous task
Yes, sir.
or executing a sequence of asynchronous tasks one by one.
Yes, sir. Sequence of asynchronous tasks one after another.
What is async await?
Async await, used for nested callback. Sorry, when we use multiple promise in our code,
Mm-hmm.
then it create difficult to read that code. So that we use async await. Async await is also used for the handle asynchronous operation of JavaScript.
Okay. What is class?
Class is the class is used for create object.
Hmm. What is extend word in class?
Sorry,
What is extend keyword?
extend keyword.
Hmm.
No, sir.
What is abstraction?
Abstraction means hide detail and show essential.
What is polymorphism?
Sorry,
What is polymorphism?
Sir, repeat question, sir, please.
What is polymorphism?
Sir, your voice is not clear.
Oh, just a minute. Can you listen me now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Sir, please repeat your question.
What is polymorphism?
No, sir.
What is inheritance?
Inheritance, we can access the property and method of the parent element into the child element.
What are JavaScript modules?
JavaScript module is the small interface unit of JavaScript.
What is destructuring of array?
Sorry,
What is destructuring of array?
the structuring of array. We can assign the no, sir.
I'm passing one statement in chat section. Right. Please copy that in your code editor.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What will be the output? Yes.
Yes. This is
Okay,
the
that's okay.
output, sir.
Okay, that's okay. I'll pass one more step. Please copy. What will the output at line number 24?
In line number, sir,
At line number 24.
22.
22. Are you sure? Uh, Please comment line number 14 and check in console. Comment that line. Comment that line number 14. Yes. And check the value at line number 20. Right.
Not a number.
This is not. I have given you an array. Please copy that array.
Yes, sir.
So there is some error. Check what is error. Remove that. And line number 31 as well. Line number 30. I think that's it. So you have a given array of frogs, right? And you have to create a new array of frogs whose gender should be female and whose favorite food should be fly. You have to create a new array of frogs whose gender should be female and whose favorite food should be fly.
Is this right, sir?
Oh, yes, correct. Vishaka, hello.
Sorry.
Okay. Uh, you have an array of frogs, right? And I want sum of all ages, sum of all ages of all frogs.
Okay, sir.
Hello, hello,
Yes,
Vishaka.
sir.
Yes, did you got the question?
Huh?
Hello.
New Year of all frogs, na sir?
New era of not all frogs, right? I want the addition of ages, right? I want summation,
Okay.
addition of ages of all frogs, right? Have you got
Okay,
now?
sir. Sorry, sir. Yes, yes. Is this right, sir?
Yeah. Please show me the answer in browser. Okay. Suppose I told you to calculate ages of only female frogs.
Yes.
Yes, ages of only female frogs. Please write the code. Okay. Have you got the answer?
Sorry.
Yes. Please show me the answer.
Undefined.
Object undefined. So that is uh, correct. That should be double equal.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, at line number 99, that should be double equal.
No, sir.
No, no.
What is the error, sir?
Actually, you have to find it. Okay. How, do you know what is Ajax?
Regex is the regular expression, sir.
No, I'm not aware. Ajax. Ajax. Ajax.
Ajax.
Ajax.
No, sir.
Do you work on API call, fetching data from database?
Yes, sir.
How can we
Yes,
achieve
sir.
that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
How can we achieve that?
By using Fetch API.
Suppose I have given you one API link. Can you write code?
Yes, sir.
Please write code for fetch API using given API link. Okay. Is it correct? At line number 108. You have to call JSON method on response. That should be response.json.
Yes, sir.
That is a method you have to call it.
Yes, sir.
And in above function at line number 102, pass second parameter as a 0. 102, comma 0, and change the parameter sequence of parameter. First parameter should be total and second parameter should be ELE. Line number 100. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Check the result.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Vishaka. So I have done from my side. Do you have any question for me?
Sir, how to improve myself, sir?
You have to brush up some ES6 concept, object-oriented programming concept, and asynchronous JavaScript. Right. Overall, you are good in HTML and CSS. You are good in basic JavaScript, but you have to improve yourself in advanced JavaScript. Okay. ES6, object-oriented JavaScript, and asynchronous JavaScript. Right. And otherwise, your connection is also good. That's it. Do you have any question?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
No,
Shaka.
sir.
Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.